Hello everyone, Ian Gilworth here at Vernon Graphics. Very excited to show you our screen printing and our digital side where we specialize in safety decals and warning labels on the screen printing side, and on the digital side where we do much larger items like tour trucks for WWE and Nashville artists. So come on in, we're going to show you around. We appreciate you being with us. We're here now on Vernon's factory floor where we have two different sides, our screen printing side and our digital side. All right, follow me. We'll take a look at some of the first steps on the screen printing side. So we're in the art room right now. First of all, the order will go from the office into here for a first production proof. Once it gets approved from the customer, it'll come back in here to get set up for production art so we can send it out into the factory, where we'll go next. Once the order has been approved and set up from the production in the art room, we're at the first stop now in the factory where the material will be cut so it can flow through the rest of the factory. Right now Dale's behind me cutting the material into the size that it needs to be. We're at a station now that we build our own screens for screen printing. Not many manufacturers do that on their own anymore. They typically source that out to a third party to make that, but we have our own screen making facility right here at Vernon Graphics. This is our screen stretcher, and the end product is what you see here. And next I'll show you we're making some warning and danger decals with our screen printing presses. Once the screens are made, the decals will roll through the screen printing press. Once Megan's done with that, it'll go to the conveyor belt and dry and cure for final inspection at the end of the line. So the screen printing is part of the process, and the other part is finishing. So right now Barb's putting an adhesive on one of the products that's going to be going out. There is adhesive, die cutting, that's going to cut all the way through the material to its requested size and shape. Kiss cutting. This machine's going to take a blank sheet that you see here. It'll kiss cut the material. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it'll kiss cut the material in the shape and size that the customer calls for. And once the product has been weeded, this would be the finished product. We're here at our clear coat station. It's a very similar process to our screen printing. The clear coat offers an extra protection for the OEM safety warning decals. Tina got that set up, and we're going to show you the process on how that works now. And that's screening. We're here at our flatbed printer now on the digital side, where we print all of our rigid substrates. So that would be our Coroplast for yard signs, PVC, which we use for signage a lot, and also acrylics that we use for indoor signage, different things like that, is all done on our flatbed printer. We're here at one of our industrial printers out in the digital side. Right now we're printing a truck wrap, a semi-wrap for Bailey Zimmerman. You can see this is what the truck is going to end up looking like, and they're printing one of those panels now. We do a lot of Nashville artists and their tour trucks, Bailey Zimmerman, Megan Maroney, Blake Shelton, Luke Bryan, Keith Urban. We do a lot of those Nashville artists, anywhere from one truck to 12. Keith Urban has 12 trucks. Bailey Zimmerman's up to 9 trucks now. So it's kind of neat to see those artists progress and how they have more capacity and need for those things, and we're happy to wrap those trucks for them. When we were in the art room earlier, we were talking about proofing the art and then getting it ready for production. So that production in the art room will, what they call, rip it out to the printer. So from the art room to the printer, and you can see the panel that's printing, and we can do the minor adjustments from printer itself. So it's kind of neat to see that go from the office to the art room, out to the printer, and onto the trucks. This is another one of our HP industrial printers. Right now it's printing tiles for a transportation company. We do a lot of transportation, utility companies, whether it's plotter cut or full wraps. We can handle all that, but we do a lot of our transportation and fleet graphics on one of these industrial printers that we have right here. Now we're at one of our 3 Zun cutters. These are our digital cutters. You can cut all the way through the material as well, but right now we're doing a kiss cutting process where it's cutting the stripes out. It'll leave the backing, so it makes it easier for installation. Right now this is for a Vermeer product that's going to be going on one of their pieces of equipment and installed at the factory. We are cutting this right now to make it easier for their install. This is our finish area for trimming the final product in our digital area. It could be a small quantity or large quantity. We have a saber cutter and a polar cutter that finishes and trims down to spec so we can get it out to shipping and out the door. We're at our industrial clear coat machine. Like laminate, it's just another way to protect the material from weather and UV rays. This is a little bit more cost-effective way for us and the customer to protect that on the industrial clear coat machine. So we pride ourselves here at Vernon with our technology and upgrading machines and staying up to date with efficiencies, and part of that was with Christine. Christine is our robot, we call her, that handles material for us from the floor to shipping. We did a study and she saves us several miles a day from going back and forth with material, and she does a good job. We treat her well. She's always got candy and a smile on her face and a bell as she comes by. So Christine and the other technology upgrades that we make, as well as efficiencies with our solar panels that supplies around 75% of our power here at Vernon. All those things have helped us along the way in the past 50 years and getting to where we're at today. Thanks for taking a tour today at our Vernon Graphics facility. I hope you enjoyed taking a look behind the scenes. And remember, when you think graphics, think Vernon.